What's up, fam? It's your boy THEOS. It's approximately 3:30 a.m. July 8th, 2026. And I come to the realization is that it was never about becoming somebody new. That's the fucking truth, bro. It was never about becoming a new person. That's why there was so much friction and tension in my first relationship. Because, first off, I lost sight of myself. And secondly, I became somebody new. Those are two problems. You cannot suppress yourself to be liked or to fit in or to be with somebody. It's simple. You have to be yourself. And if they don't like you, fuck them. But the truth of the matter remains. You have to build life outside of trading. See, for so long I would run to the charts for money. I'd run to the charts when I was lonely. I'd run to the charts when I was fearful of something that happened. I'd run to the charts when anything happened. Anything and everything in my life, I'd go to the charts. I was always on them 24/7, bro. I swear on my entire fucking life, bro. I dedicated everything to the charts and realized now, after finding my consistently profitable self, that building the life first is more important. Building your life around the charts. Okay, let me put it into perspective for you. So it's been 5+ years. Instead of quitting a job, going all in, right? That's just one perspective. Instead of emotionally neglecting your significant other, because that's the truth, it takes two to destroy a relationship, bro. I don't think about it. I'm just speaking straight facts from personal experience. So, if you are lacking that commitment to somebody else that you're with, of course it's going to cause friction. And if somebody else lacks communication, well, problems are just going to arise. It's just a given, bro. So you have to know what you want going into a relationship if you're gonna get serious about anything, bro. Like, first off, you gotta know what you're going in for. And it's the same thing in the marketplace. You have to know what you're going into the marketplace looking for. Liquidity, imbalances. More importantly, what time of day is it? Is it 9:50, 10:10 at night? Or is it 9:50, 10:10 New York session? There's a difference. But that's the truth. And you have to stay committed to that. You know, like, if you're somebody that doesn't want kids, right? You're almost never gonna, like, change your mind on that situation. Your spouse, partner, significant other could try to convince you otherwise. But you, in your whole heart, mind, body, and soul, don't want kids, right? So that's gonna cause friction and problems in time. Like, there's no reason for the relationship. You go in the charts at fucking 6:15 p.m. and you're looking for a trade that's not even there. It's the same principle. Why are you in the charts when it's not even what you're supposed to be looking for? Why are you in a relationship if it's not even what you're supposed to be looking for? Like, if you never wanted kids, why are you with somebody that wants kids? You're literally taking something from them. Think about that. Why are you in the marketplace when you know it's not macro time? Your capital is literally going to get taken from you. Think about that. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Put that shit out. Because the fact is simple, bro. You show up, act accordingly, do what you know you need to do in the marketplace. And it's the same thing in life. But there's the difference. You know what you need to do in life, but you also have these simple comforts that you could choose to do instead. That suppress you. That makes it easy. Oh, I got off work. I'm exhausted. Let me go sleep. Okay, I get that. But are you gonna spend time with family first, work out a little bit, develop a Discord, develop learning a business model, whatever the case is, build a relationship with somebody, friendship, or whatever the case is, bro. Because I used to be glued to these charts 24/7, Sunday 6 p.m. open to Friday 4:10 close. Okay, all week, all day, all night. Asia open, New York close. Asia open, New York close. Every single day for years. That's all I did. I'm finally truly realizing that less is so much more, and that's what I've been preaching on all 2026. But it's so stupid how much less is more. It's true north, low key, bro. Like, I don't even know. It's like it's always just true north, right? Less is more. It's just that fucking cut and dry, bro. Like, less chart exposure, more life freedom, development, experience. Because the version of you with negative bank account balance, we've all been there. A couple $100 bank account balance, a few $1,000 bank account balance. That version of you must mimic the version of you with the multi-thousands, the 100,000s, the millions. You have to realize when you're at your lowest point, it is all about alignment to that frequency that you could choose to put yourself on. When you do not have, it is your choice to sit and mope and whine about not having, or get up and build something greater than yourself that could potentially generate the income you needed and help others in the process. Think about a painting business, for instance. Outside of trading, bro, there's so much outside of trading. That's what I'm really starting to realize and get at, bro. It's so fucking immaculate. I love it. We're so fucking blessed. Like, God, we are so fucking blessed. Thank you, God, for giving us trading above all else. Like, if you're watching this, if you're here and you're a day trader, bro, and you trade ICT, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Once you're truly there and you realize it and you know it, everything, like ICT always said, it's so funny, bro. All the fears and doubts and worries and anxieties, everything that's true, because it is true. You can't discredit it because it's legit, it's real. It's all about how you internalize it, though. But the fact that it's still all real and we all go through it, right? And the biggest one is, when am I ever going to get there? Because the problem is you're already there. For a majority of us, if you know what you're looking for every single day, if you have the discipline to control your emotions and your impulses, and you can manage your risk accordingly, not over leverage, not take dumb trades, literally, not fucking trade outside of your rules, discipline. You know, it's literally cut and dry, bro. And you just let it compound over time. I know you don't see it right now. 10K feels like nothing, but multiple accounts, that same trade 20, 50 accounts, bro. And then you get them all live. And now you're live on all the platforms, bro. And you start to scale your personal accounts. You have nothing to prove, bro. You have to remember that. Who was there when you had nothing? And who was there when you finally fucking like broke through? Nobody. Nobody but you and God. God, you, ICT, bro. And when you wake up one day and you're like, wow, this looks a lot different than it was. It's because you never wanted other people to be alone. You knew how it felt, bro. Like me and my whole heart, mind, body, and soul, it truly does make me really fucking emotional because, like, I'm not going into detail or context. I'm sure I've probably touched on the October situation on the channel, Theodore J Now. And I'm sure I've touched on the relationship situation. And I'm sure I've touched on my biggest month, March, situation, which was completely obliterated by May, if I can say. But where I sit now is over, I don't know, 42, 45K paid this year since December 25. And I am with this bro that I had on Facebook, bro. I had him on Facebook, right? And I opened up Facebook and he's like, yo, I need some help with my tree service. And it's literally just him. It's him, me, and 2 other guys. And at the end of the day, I have been there longer by 1 day than the other guy, and the other guy was there like 3 days later. And I mean, getting the hands dirty, definitely getting cuts on me, and it's definitely reminding me of who I was and who I always have been. Because for so long I wanted it to be, I just trade and do nothing. But in my whole heart, mind, body, and soul, I already knew that that was never the goal. That was never the dream. That was never the vision. That was never the plan. The plan was always to develop myself, develop other businesses, develop and grow and prosper and have networks like no other. And to get there, I have to truly remain humble and learn and not forget that trading's great, but in the real world, that brings absolutely no value to anybody at all. Like in the real material moving world, for you to be watching this video, you really didn't fuck no nothing for it to be here. We didn't drive the semi to transport the iPhones to the fucking warehouses where they stock the shelves of where we purchased them. I didn't even trade Apple. I don't even invest in Apple. Isn't that kind of fucked up? Because if you want wealth, you really got to start to invest into what you use instead of just trading. And that's what I'm really realizing. There's so much more to invest in. Just because you could generate more money doesn't mean you shouldn't be like making that money make more money. Like, you got 50K, cool. Why buy a car? Put that shit to work, make more money. Like 50K, bro, you could buy a nice truck and trailer and start like a landscape company. Start doing drywall. I don't know, I'm not you, but I think you're getting the picture. The idea and vision and plan was never to make traders that sit on Discord 24/7 and post screenshots. The concept is always to hit your fucking trade maybe a little Dougie Dancy flexy, and go fuck off and enjoy life and become somebody that's worth something. I never needed to trade for validation. I never needed to post for validation. I never needed other people to know that I traded. I never needed anybody in my life. I came in alone. I'm definitely going out alone. But through it all, bro, I just can't help but think, I just can't help but think, how could I ensure that I could transfer my knowledge and just experiences in words to others? Because that's the truth. If you cannot formulate yourself in a proper way and frame your angle, then how could you convey what you're thinking to somebody else? You know what I mean? Oh, way off topic though. Dude, this tree work shit, I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks now. 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. This is the 3rd week, I think. But, bro, it's nothing like gym strength. Like, I'm gonna be so straight, dude. Like, I love it. Like, it's so beautiful. It's so just... It's so peaceful to be straight up. Like, just to be outside in nature again. To know that I do not need to be there. I don't... At all. But to see how small business operates from the inside is awesome, honestly. In the tree industry, and it's not just some like small little tree shit, bro. We be doing like trees on houses, like storm removal shit around here that nobody wants to do. And it's awesome, honestly. And I have a lot of skills. I have marketing, sales, advertising, just fucking documenting, bro. I could talk like no other. You hear me. You know I could ramble forever. The gift to gab, as they say. What else? I don't know. But I'm realizing life low-key is so fun. But I have to get more active in it. And not in a sense of, oh, go out, get fucked up. No. It's go out, experience life, bro. Like, go to events or anything like that. Yo. Packed up. It's getting active. I don't know who's active at fucking 4 a.m., but somebody. I mean, we are. But seriously, like, through it all, you have to not lose sight of yourself for the charts. You have to still find joy in other things. You have to find value in yourself. And you have to realize that trading is nothing more than just fucking like one coin in the pot, bro. Like, literally, that's trading right there. Oh no, the market's died and the internet fell apart forever. But you still have like a farm, and you have like, you woodwork, you make like bird boxes. You make bird boxes and you got a farm. Here's trading. Right? Like, I don't know, shit like it's like that, bro. The perspective is that trading is just one aspect of it. Trading is not everything. Trading is not the entire life. Trading is nothing. Look at ICT. ICT has a family. ICT spends time with his family and stuff, you know, like, you're not supposed to just be isolated to the charts and give it all to the charts and then wake up one day and be like, what the fuck, I'm 80 years old and I died? Because that's fucking miserable, bro. I'm not trying to have that. I'm trying to enjoy my life, having the charts pay my way to everything, and have other businesses that I don't even have to trade if I don't fucking want to trade. I don't have to show up to the marketplace if I don't want to. And that's what I'm really realizing, that it's not going to happen by nothing. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take so much of you. It's going to take so much energy. It's going to take you rooting for yourself. It's going to take you journaling. It's going to take you focus with patience and discipline, and above all else, enjoying the journey. Because when it's all said and done, that's all that mattered. The moments that passed by. Were you positive or were you negative? Because that's the truth. Anyways, on another note, this freaking cotton candy Alani, need that sponsorship. Fire. So good. I would never want anything other than Alani cotton candy. I'm watching these people going to work right now. It's like, damn. I wonder what they all think. Because I know from my personal experience, majority think day trading is a fucking scam and it's all fake, foo-foo garbage. And we're in such an industry that's made people to believe that. But the reality of it is, no, bro. Trading will set you free. Bro, every tattoo that I have gotten was paid for by MQ. Like, people go to work, clock in, work hours for pennies, and at the end of the week get like a $600 check and go and spend $400 on a tattoo and then tip their tattoo artist like $50, if that. Where as a day trader, you get the luxury of, oh, my bill was $700. Okay, here's a $700 tip too. $1,400. That's one fucking contract. 300 ticks NQ, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's 20 minutes of my life, if that. Depending on price action delivery and if I'm more contracts or not, bro. Like, if I'm 2 contracts deep, that's 150 ticks NQ. That's 3 minutes on 3 to 5 minutes, bro. And I just got like my hand piece, for instance. This was 300, and I tipped the dude 300. Pretty sure it was 300. Maybe, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that because I'm not where I want to be at financially. But then it's like, okay, hold on. When I'm there financially, and if I don't build the habit now, will I actually be like that then? When I have little, will I really give to the church when I have everything? Because in my belief, the church is the people. The church is not a body of a fucking wooded... it's not a building. It's the body of the people. Because God lives in all of us. We bleed life blood. Church is not a building. Church is not a fucking community building name. Okay, I'm sorry. But that's the truth. The church is nothing more than the collective community of the people. And if your church is not like that, then I don't know. I personally don't go to church every Sunday. I have a church I go to, but I will be honest, I don't go every Sunday. Why? Because I don't like the singing. I like to learn the word and study the word and hear the word and develop the word, theology, understanding that side. And don't get me wrong, these people are great. They have amazing words of wisdom, but majority of it is just singing, and I'm not for that. I'm sorry. And I understand, but I don't know. Oh, I don't care. Off topic. Who cares? Off topic. Change the topic, bro. Change the topic. But yeah, not too sure. This was a beautiful freaking chat, in my opinion. Loneliness. You can't go to the church for loneliness. That's the biggest one I'm realizing. Is that if I'm feeling lonely, well, get content being alone, buddy, because you're gonna be alone for a while. Just because like people are there doesn't mean you're not lonely, you know? Like, yeah, people might be there online, but they're not there physically next to you, and like they're only there on the internet. Yeah, that fire, cotton candy, fire. When you have nothing to prove and you don't seek validation, I believe the way you start to build changes. The way you perceive everything starts to change as well. But there's so many businesses, and y'all gotta get active. We all gotta get active. And as a community collective, we could truly help each other grow. All it takes is day-to-day action, day-to-day, every day, in and out, in and out, in and out. Collectively acting accordingly, we could build something greater. That's the truth. And Riptide low-key is already starting to show it. Like, we surpassed 100 members, bro. Kev, my boy, is literally fucking killing this content, dude. Like, the content he's throwing out is, it's so gold, bro. And I could only imagine having that content when I was first getting into trading. I would cry. Like, oh my god, it's been so long. I've seen the industry change a lot, but one thing will remain the same. If it's real, it will prosper. And if it's fake, it will fade. One mission. It's simple. Secure the bag, scale up. Everything else is background noise. Always trust God. Trust yourself reads. Above all else, enjoy the journey. Later.